Number one, main thing is we want to separate episodes for the business, for life, and issues for our talks and any friends we invite over for just entertainment things. So here we go. Actually, we didn't even present ourselves. Your name?
Uriel.
Orlando. And we're here at, let's keep it secret where we're at. Just hanging out. You just passed Axiom Verge on the PS4. I haven't even got to play it yet, but being a father, having a job, whatever. So we wanted to talk a little bit about Axiom Verge, see what you liked about it, oh, there's thunder outside. It's one of the few times it rains here. Anyway, so let's start. Axiom Verge, what do you think of it?
I think it was a real cool game. One thing I checked, people give it 4 out of 5 stars rating. For me.
Well, we'll give that towards the very end. As far as what you give it, I want to know. Well, first, I bought it for you mainly because I know you love Metroid. I love Metroid. It has the whole Castlevania Metroid feel, like Guacamole did. You love that game. Remember the part where the chicken?
I hate that chicken.
Alright, so if you haven't played Guacamole, it's I think that the studio's called Beatbox. I think that's the name of the studio. But I'm gonna be completely wrong. But it's a Mexican luchador kind of thing. It's exactly like the original Metroid.
If you try to get the trophy of all 5 red orbs, one of them is in the treetops, where the chicken is.
Alright, so that chicken. There's a part where you ended up going through a bunch of a series of little action puzzles to get to the very top. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You tried to do it and it took you forever. How long did it take you?
20-30 minutes at most.
That's not long. That's not long. I used to play games where it took me a whole weekend just to pass one part.
To pass that part, you had to do one thing, and then the next thing automatically right after, like after every nanosecond, you have to use the right move at the right time.
The only thing that reminds me of is back in Super Nintendo on Super Metroid, where you had to use the run feature, where you just get the boost for running, you just keep going, and you see those little peacock things just going through the walls, and you have to do the same thing, and you get to the very top. I could never get that right.
What was that game?
Super Metroid. Have you played?
Oh!
You are playing Super Metroid on the Wii U, no?
Yeah.
Have you passed it?
Almost. I got far. There's one part I can't get.
But you still play Super Metroid, right?
No, I haven't played it since last year.
I played it in April. Alright, so in Axiom Verge about it, I've been hearing a lot about it from Game Informer, IGN, how it's basically out of the old school love for Metroid series, Castlevania series, and it was just one guy. I'm like, you know what, we had to support the guy. What do you, as far as Axiom Verge, what was your first impression when you saw it?
My first impression was when you first start the game, when you go to the room to get your first power up or power, it looks almost exactly like Metroid. When you go to the left in Metroid, like in Metroid Zero Mission, you go to the left and you get a power to turn into a ball. That's almost that place has the exact same level and the exact same platforms.
That's what we call it, homage. An homage is something where you love something so much, you do your own thing, but you're making it so that it resembles the old thing.
The only thing was different was how it looks, the power, and the enemies that were in there.
Well, you have to change some things. Alright, so that was your first impression of it. So, right on the spot, you didn't know it was a Super Metroid thing or something, anything like that. I wanted you to go in fresh, see what you thought. I wanted to hear what you thought. That's why we're making this video. Alright, so that was your first impression. Tell me a little about the game. Well, you know what? Go with what you didn't like, and then we just talk about the positive. What was there something you didn't like?
No.
All right, so that'll be reflected on the score, I guess. All right, so what was it that made the game fun?
The thing that made it fun was the way you actually fight. You don't fight, you shoot. You get different weapons along the way, get different power-ups. Some power-ups you need to get because they're part of the story. And so
Okay, you wrote a lot of things. What did you write? You got a whole page there.
a page and a half.
What did you put? I told you told him, I told you to make notes of the game. What did you write actually?
I wrote all my weapons, all my upgrades, all my power-ups, all my notes, all my maps, all my bosses, all my trophies,
right.
And my results.
I want to hear your notes. What notes do you put?
The notes, what I actually mean by notes in the game, you actually can collect these papers as notes. Every note has a name for it.
Oh, so you just wrote the names of the notes?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, let's go to, what did you have over here? Trophies. Was there a particular trophy you're proud of?
Huh?
Is there a particular trophy that you're like, okay, I love getting this trophy. I did all these things.
This one.
Which one?
The trophy caught 100% tools. I went along with the story, and along the way, I found secret places with secret items. And so far, I found all the tools with all the abilities with them.
So you 100% that part. Now, you can see here the total time you played. Tell them, how much time was the time you played?
22 hours and 52 minutes.
It's a lot of time. Well, did you know that there's actually doing speed? Do you know what a speed running is actually?
No, but it is part of the game. It says start, options, or speed run.
Okay, speed run is something you're gonna see a lot on YouTube, where they take a game and they play through it as fast as possible. They skip anything that can be skipped, and they only do the things that have to be done. It's a different way to play a game.
For me, I would do that after I pass the game 2 times.
Well, that's kind of what happens. Most games, you actually have to pass it, learn it, and then as you learn it, find ways to make it faster, and just keep practicing. Today, I think it was IGN. We put an article about the speed run. Guess how much time somebody passed it? Yes.
5 hours.
I think it was either 46 minutes or 48 minutes.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Well, in speedrun though, it's they skip all the scenes, so no movie time. It's Axiom Verge. Well, there's still no cutscenes, right?
Yeah.
There's still no cutscenes. Okay, so the speedrun. So I was going through it. It's pretty fast. I'll let you watch it later. Now, it says here items you got like around 68%. Map is okay. That one you got 88%, and deaths. How many times did you die?
77.
It's not bad for 23 hours, pretty much of playing. All right, so your score. What do you give it?
My score?
Yeah.
At least 4.5 stars out of 5 stars.
I kind of like more 1 to 10.
Wait, what?
From scale of 1 to 10. I prefer that. The whole 5-star thing.
To 10, I say either a 9 or 10.
Well, no, I did give it 1.
Fine, 9.
9. All right. You can give it point something, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a 9.
Yeah.
What could have made it perfect? What could have given it a 10? Let's do quite so long.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't think it.
So it should be a 10.
Yeah, a 10.
All right, 10. Most magazines were giving it, the lowest score that I saw is 9.1. 9.5 seems to be the average. And just the parts that I've seen, it looks like a great game. You should try it out. At the end of this video, I put just 2 small little cutscenes, 5 seconds each, for you to see. And obviously I didn't even say spoiler or anything like that, because really they just got the plot or any of the things that unfold. But those 2 little video clips in the very end They are from the very end of the game. So yeah, it's up.
The
In case you want to skip it.
The final battle.
The final battle.
Well, the cutscenes of the final battle and part of the final battle.
All right. So that's mostly his thoughts on Axiom Verge. Hopefully, I get to try it. I'm actually kind of hoping that after a business trip, I have to do next week, which will be the episodes we were talking about. Episode 3 will be based on 4life and a convention we're gonna be going in on Wednesday, and stay tuned for that. That's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a lot of content for that. It's gonna be a whole week just pure that stuff. So we tune off, and thanks for joining us. Subscribe on the channel. We just started out. We want to see where we can take this. It'll be for fun, for just entertainment, hanging out. I got my son here. We'll put some other friends later on, and we'll see how we evolve. Well, take care, guys.
Oh.